Hello, my lovely fans all over the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on wherever you're watching me from. Please, without wasting much of your time, there is this topic I caption: the best way to grow is by helping others to rise. But before I continue, I have on the show one of my very good brother and my friend, Mr. Clems. Mr. Clems, please, can you join the broadcast? Mr. Clems, can you join the broadcast? Mr. Clems, we are waiting for you, Mr. Clems. Your connection, what is wrong with your connection, Mr. Clems? Mr. Clems, join. Our fans are waiting for us. Mr. Clems. Yes, Mr. Clems is here. Mr. Clems, what is wrong with your connection? Try to join. I've sent you invites. Okay, it's connecting. Mr. Clems. Oh. Yes, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Very, very loud and clear. I dropped your earpiece now. How you doing?
Today somehow.
Today.
I'm good.
Today's broadcast don't want.
I was supposed to have a live session by 10, but because of this, I had to shift it to.
Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. So, before you connected, I told our fans that the topic we are having today is the best way to grow is by helping others to rise.
Rise by lifting others.
Very, very sure. And before we continue, I want to establish the fact that there is no one particular person's progress that will hinder the other person's own. Did you agree with me with that?
Of course.
There is no one particular person's either rising or progress in life unless the person is evil or occultic, so to say. Outside of that, there is no just one particular person that you say that because he has risen to a particular height, because of that you will not grow. And we cannot continue with this session without first of all mentioning the name, the bishop of the Omega OPM, Omega Ministry. What's the Omega? Is it OP? Omega Power Ministry. Omega Power Ministry.
Yeah.
Bishop Chibozo Chinyere. We cannot, if we finish this session without mentioning him, if we even continue without even bringing him in, then you then know that we are being partial. So that man in recent time, at least for most of us that that got connected with him, maybe on social media or the platform that he's been using recently. This man is doing tremendously well. So every of our saying will be he will be mentioned. So my brother, I don't know, how do you see this topic today, and what do you have to say over the topic?
Well, just like you rightly said, nobody, the universe is so big that uh, nobody can amass all the wealth in the world.
Yeah.
And the best way you can rise, like a lot of things can be like bringing people up where you are or where you want to be. You understand what I'm saying? It will help you
Yes.
enhance your own personality and image. Just like the
Yes.
man you mentioned now, nobody knows that. I didn't know him before. If I each time you mention OPM, I would be like one of those churches in Port Harcourt. But because of
Yeah.
the things he started doing, everybody started. I think he was awarded some time ago as the I think the best
Humanitarian.
pastor in Nigeria, right? So
Yes.
those little things we do. Now look at that man now. There are places that he wouldn't ordinarily enter before, but now because of this thing he has established, he'll be able to access such places. You understand? So
Ye-
just like I was trying to establish before, the universe is too big. Nobody can have it all. Then from the little experience I've had, okay, when you help people to rise, okay, let's assume somebody you helped to graduate from school, okay, eventually the person is
Yes.
now working in the bank in this time that we are finding it difficult to access cash in Nigeria. Okay, other people will
Yeah.
be on the line on the queue. Once we come to the bank, the person will say, if not for this guy, I wouldn't have graduated. I wouldn't have been in the bank
Yeah.
today. So the person will look for a way to, give you some cash. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying
Yeah.
to paint kind of some examples. You understand? So
Yes.
helping people.
Yes.
I don't want to mention Obi Kubanas of this
No, no,
world.
no.
Okay,
There is
people.
this. You don't say you will not say you don't have to mention him. All the people that you know can remember. We are going to mention all of them. What we are doing is we
Yeah.
are encouraging even others. There are so many
Mm.
others that are even, I would say that they are even scared of coming out to help people. Do you understand? We are still coming to that one. So anyone you want to mention, as long as you are sure of that particular person, you mention the person, no problem
So
with that.
in this session, what I would like us to do is to differentiate between helping people and philanthropy. There are people that have foundations, like what they do, they can buy foodstuffs and go and give to the poor people on the streets. Okay, they can do those.
Yeah.
That is quite different from helping people to rise. Like let's say you are outside Nigeria now, and then you have opportunities right there you are. Okay, you can call one of your friends here and say, "Guy, there's this opportunity. Don't worry, I will help you. I will help you get a visa. I will bring you up to that place." Okay, that is different from buying food stuff because there's hunger in the land. You go to the street and
Yeah.
share. I think you are getting my point because people might
Yes.
that is also a good thing, but that is philanthropy, and I believe it is different from what we are discussing, right?
Well, as long as this topic is concerned, there's even no way that we'll say that we'll cover it all. But the little
Yes.
we know, the little we know about the topic, we can say, encourage others, we hesitate, mentioning it, helping others to rise. Generally, we are going to, as long as we can carry it or we can introduce it into the topic. I don't have any problem with that.
Okay, so for me, I think helping people to rise does five particular things. Like I was trying to write it down somewhere in my notebook. Like the things this thing can do for you. I talked about network that you can have access to certain places just because you have people you have helped in those areas. You understand?
Yeah.
It's not just
Yes.
about just not about buying food like I've mentioned before, coming to give me food when I was hungry.
Yeah.
Yes, that is quite alright. But then going extra miles to make sure that you didn't just give this person fish, you taught this person how to fish. That's why today you see some
Yes.
people calling some people boss. Ah, boss, this one is my boss. This one, you begin to ask them, what has this person done for you? It
Done
might be
for
just a
you.
little
Yeah.
update. Or just be a little update the person gave.
Information.
Eh?
Yes.
Information. You know, some people hide updates, so just because they don't want
I
others
know.
to grow. What I
I
feel the thing
know.
would
I know.
take
I
anything.
know.
Just tell somebody, please. I think it's also time. Go and do this because you
Do
have
this
a
thing.
reliable update. You have a website that is recruiting people. I know your friend doesn't have a job. He said, "Now, if I give him this website now, they feel recruit him. If he come big past me, you know, all this kind of things.
Mentality.
Just
Yes.
bounce update. This is what you know that if you give this thing out to this person will get this thing, and he might forget you. Quite alright that he might just okay, he has started eating money, he just forget about you. But he will not forget that you were the person that gave him this update. Someday, okay? That's just how life works. So sometimes we just do these things to to enhance our network. Okay, you go to places you know that are people who see this guy, this pastor you mentioned, he has not done anything for me, and I'm not going to ask him to do anything for me. But just because of what he
Yes.
has done for other people, if I hear that he's coming to Abana, I will go. Okay,
Okay.
you understand? Not as if
Yes.
like he has done so much, but just doing something, giving people order. See, there's one simple thing I want to say. It's simple, but you know, in this our crypto business that I'm doing, you know,
Yeah.
one day, just somebody called me, okay, chatted me on WhatsApp and said, please go and buy this coin. Even if it is your last time, use it and buy this coin. I said, me, I don't believe in that project. I don't know what that is. He said, buy it. Now that person that gave me that update, he knew what was going to happen to that coin. He knows what
Yeah.
big people were investing into it. So me carelessly, I just went and bought it. I think I bought it just with 15,000. I just said, let me just do this. So when after like 2 months, that coin picked up and started blowing. I don't want to mention the name of the coin, blowing the internet. You know, I went and checked my wallet. That my 15K was giving me over 1 million. So and I
Imagine.
remember that update. I said, "Chai, see." So what I did was to call the guy and say, "Oh, this your update work, oh." You know. So what I just sent him some money to use to take care of maybe just lunch money.
Why
But I've not
not?
forgotten it till date. I've not forgotten it till date. You know, and I will not forget it. So people hiding updates. Assuming that guy just said, nothing concerning whether I buy or no buy. It's not his business. It's not my parents. Okay. But he wouldn't have entered into my success story in that area.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
So this thing enhances your network, it enhances your personality and image. Okay, like when people call you boss, I begin to look at if I'm walking along the road with somebody and somebody call him boss, I would say I want to know what you did for this person,
For
why
the
he's calling you
person.
boss.
Why you call you boss?
You understand? This thing will just open up some hidden opportunities, like say places you think you will not have gotten to. There are places I go to today, like I don't even know. Maybe somebody I helped sometime in the past that I've even forgotten. They just be like, this is you now. Have you forgotten so time? You know, maybe small updates, maybe free knowledge.
Yes.
You know, Peter met the man. I think it was Peter and John. I don't remember again. At the gate, they said, "What we silver and gold we have not. What we have we give."
What do
So
I
maybe
will
those
give?
free I have. Me and you, you know, we've been into IT all along. So somebody might
Yes.
just come and say, nah, I'm having this issue with my system. You know, you just help the person maybe format the system for free, or just that little thing you did, or just assist somebody to fill a form online. Those little things might in the future the person I'm just sharing you personal experience with you. The person will just say, it
Yes.
was this guy then, you know, and then those favors will come. And that thing it does is that it gives you, like, I don't know, for me, each time I make somebody, I put smile on somebody's face, it gives me some kind of satisfaction. Like, man, I really
Sure,
helped
sure, sure,
somebody.
sure, sure, sure. You be happy.
Can just
It
be
makes you
like,
happier.
yes, I'll be happy. This is Obi Kubana was talking about when he told his story. Like I listened to his story, I was like, man, this is what we are talking about. Today, if it's coming out, people will be like, this guy isn't there, I wonder where go, all this kind of thing. But it may not really be true because he built that network of friends.
Sure,
You know,
sure.
there are some people I had sometime in a Abreba in other states here. A group of guys in December like this when they're coming back to the village, they will come with an entourage, like a lineup of cars. I begin to make inquiries into that. I discovered that what they did was one, we get updates. Just like you are there now, you get updates, you help your brother to come up. Maybe that one will find his ground, help another brother to come up. That was how that is a large number of guys like that. All of them picked up. You know?
Migrated out of the country.
Yes, not just migrated, they had a reliable update that made them. I'm
Update.
not saying I don't want to, they had a job there that, you have your friend, you bring him up and fix him.
Yes.
So you are working in a company where there is a vacancy. Instead of you to help a friend, you will start looking for. See, some politicians are wicked. I don't want to talk about politics. I think that I will talk about that in my next session because I'm hosting a politician in my session this morning. So that's where I will talk about
Okay.
politics. But these guys are mean. They can have what they call slots. They will have slots given to them to recruit people, maybe people from their local government, people from their constituency. They would rather sell that slot. Some of them will even have a slot to give somebody admission in a particular place. They will say, where am I? These people. Now, if I give them all this, they will sell it to another person.
Yes.
That is why most of them they can't even come back to their villages. They can't come back to their constituency because they don't have anything.
Anything to
Because
show for.
these opportunities comes, but we abuse them. Just some people are so mean to the point of even giving you direction on the road. I mean, when you miss your way. I mean, some people are so mean to that level. But I've
Yes.
also seen situations where somebody will say, "Nah, I'm looking for so street," and me, I will even leave where I'm going to. If where I'm going to doesn't have a maybe it's not I don't have a timeline to meet. I will leave where I'm going to and make sure I carry you to that street, and we go. Because I may not tomorrow. Nobody knows that person may not recognize me, and we don't exchange contact. The person have gone. But God has a way of I don't want to call it karma.
Rewarding.
Yes,
Even if you call it karma, there is things I will post once we are done with this update. There are some other things I will post under the comment section. All these things you are mentioning there, you'll be amazed that you are going to see almost all of them.
yes. So small things like this you can do, and people remember you in their prayers. Like even some of the things we do, I like to have value for whatever assistance I give to anybody. Is it going to that park now, for instance, at the park, see all those beggars here and dash them 20 naira. I don't do that stuff. I have my reasons why I don't do it. Because when I go there sometimes, yes, I look at these guys, all of them, their hands are good, their legs are
They
good.
are
Some of them
healthy.
are
They are
even,
okay.
they're healthy. Why going to the park to stay and be begging? I don't do that. So that money I will give you, I will look for somebody who is stranded, somebody who doesn't really, somebody who needs that assistance at that time so that I get value for that without even I don't need the person to appreciate what I did. That
Yes.
person pray for you, you know. So the motherless babies home, all those ones, those are philanthropy, those are good works, right? Those are good works. But beyond these things, we also need to look at direct impact of what we're doing. You look at somebody
Yes.
who is hanging around the streets every day. You can look at the person. Like I used to do that a lot when I was living at Force Road. I think when I see guys there, all those guys are just finished secondary school and come out and they are just walking up and down. Most of them I picked them and put them in my a computer training center then and train them for free. To date, some of them still, you know, they still, like when I celebrate my birthday, they will still come and say some of the things that I did. I don't
that you
want
did for
to,
them.
yes, that little thing I did then, some of that thing put some of them into places where they have to find their ground to start life, you know. So it's not about having the whole money, trying to maybe establish somebody, train somebody in school, give somebody no little updates you can give. Don't hide updates. No, they hide updates. No, they hide updates. Updates.
I understand. I understand. And going to the area of hiding updates, and also when we come from our own, where we are coming from, let's say from the Igbo and the Ngwa clan, our people, our people from that side, if you go to that place today, you notice that there is no much development in that area. Why? Because our people there, I wouldn't know if I would say that because of their mindset. Majority of them, they would think that if I help Clems to get this particular job, maybe by tomorrow, Clems will be greater than me. Clems will be bigger than me. Clems will be traveling abroad, and he will be enjoying life. So because of that, you now see that our own side, people are still living in bondage. Let me use it that way. People, their senses are, maybe there's something that is holding them from reasoning.
Yeah.
If you go to that Habreba side you mentioned before now, you see how everywhere is. Instead, some of the places they've converted those places to mini London just because of this update we talk about. But our own brothers, somebody will be opportune to get to a particular level, to even recruit his younger ones. He will be thinking that if I do this particular thing now, no, I will not. Let me hide it from him. And it has been setting us back. I'm telling
Yes.
you the fact. It has been taking us back. Just see Obi Kubana. When he had that function, that one of his guys or friend came with a trailer load of cows. People were shouting, is this impossible? And that time, one cow was around 200 to 250, 300,000 naira, if I'm not mistaken. And somebody now supplied a trailer of it, and others were still coming with theirs. Why? Because what he did for them, they remembered it. And in their own way, they cannot give him money. There is no way they will give him money. No, they cannot give him money. But the little thing they can help, they helped. And the whole world, everybody was shouting. Some people were calling it all manner of name. But we know that it was because of the good deed this man did for them. See that OPM, Bishop Chinyere Chibozo, my brother, in the nearest future, that man and his his generation, let me just say it that way, that man and his generation, even if we did not see him tomorrow, let's say he died tomorrow, or his generation will not know what we call poverty. You agree with
So,
me?
so
His generation will not know anything like, because today he has thousands of people under his sponsorship, people in Cyprus, people in every part of the world, schooling. The other time he went to Port Harcourt there, my brother, his good deeds is not even something that we say that let's begin to mention them. OPM, Bishop Chibuzo Chinyere. That man's 10th generation wouldn't know what we call poverty in life if Christ started to come. But our own people there, they will be seeing it that some of them that are opportune, they will just be see, they will be hiding updates, even to help their younger ones. You want every day people to be coming to beg your food. Every day people are coming, give me food, and you are the empowerment you're supposed to give them so that they will be okay. You will be hiding it from them. And also there is this particular thing I want to say here, because this platform, this one is our own. This one is not channel television. This one now is our own. Those things that our people need to know, there is no way we will not tell them. We will keep on telling them. Somebody that you are growing up with, or let's say you are struggling with, you see the person maybe is trying to make progress. Your own is to envy. There are things you know that you can do for this person, that he's trying, that he wants to grow, but your own is anything that you can do to bring him down. That one is your own. And our people, not even our people alone, there are also other tribes or continents that this thing we are discussing is also applicable there. They are even facing something like that. They forget that someone that you are struggling with might be your destiny helper. And today you will agree with me that in Africa, Nigeria precisely, there are so many people that even they've gone to school and they are not doing well, maybe let's say because of government and other conditions. Do you know why majority of them are suffering like that today? Because they may not even know what destiny helpers do in one's life. I remember vividly my very good brother and my friend, Wisdom Angucha. There was a time, Wisdom Angucha, I was in a program in my church. Wisdom Angucha called me and said, "Brother, where you there?" I said, I'm fine. He said, "There's some information, there are things I need you to send for me." I said, "Is that too urgent?" He said, "Yes, forward your credentials. Help me and forward it in my WhatsApp." I did. Do you know what Wisdom Angucha did? He applied for a particular job for me, Federal Teacher Scheme. He applied. The platform for the application, how the platform is, I don't know. Even till tomorrow, I don't know how it is. But do you know that Wisdom Angucha helped me and apply for that particular job? And that particular job that he helped me to apply, I got that particular job. That I'm outside the continent today is from that particular job. So will you tell me that tomorrow maybe I will just forget him in a GV?
It's not
But
possible, man. You
this
can't forget
is
him.
not possible. But this guy, do you know what? When we are applying for lecturing job at Harvard State University, two of us we normally go together to the office when we must have submitted our application. When we are going to check, constantly to check if they have employed us or if they've given us accepted our application. Me and Wisdom Amocha, two of us will be going to that office to check. They will bring out the big ledger. We will just go through it. Our name is not there. We will also work out, and we are still believing God that maybe tomorrow, maybe something good will also happen. But why am I mentioning it? We are looking for this same job together, and this same my friend that we are looking for this same job together was also the one that helped me to apply for this particular job, which I got, save little money, and also have to leave the country. but we are two of us. We are struggling. Then we are looking for job. So tell me that maybe by the time that he got that lecturing job in Abia State University and God started blessing him, that I was looking for his downfall. If I was looking for his downfall today, I will not be here. You agree with me?
Mm.
There is no way I would be here because it was even him that helped me to apply for that particular job. So our people also, and also our listeners, people that are viewing us from every part of the world, or people who are going to even listen to this our clip any moment from now, there is this mentality of trying to help others to rise. This is what we call investment of lifetime and your generation yet unborn, for those that will understand it. Before we started, you made mention of your little way of helping people. Even I myself, there are people, some boys I saw on the street steady when I was in Nigeria. There was majority of them. I carried them to where I asked them, what can you do? Or can't, is there no job you can learn? Let me just help. Majority of, there was even one I asked, he said that he wanted to learn how to service Mercedes then. And I asked him, okay, you have started and suddenly I don't see you in that shop again. What happened? That was shop again. What happened? He now said that they told him to bring is it 20,000 naira or thereabout. I told this young guy, okay, collect half from your parents. I will give you half. He was like, "Ah, I said, do it. I will help you. And the worst part of it is that majority of them, they don't just want to do anything. Can manna fall from heaven? It's not possible. It's not possible.
And
Also,
so,
I want us. Okay, you want to say something?
yeah, I wanted to be just before I forget. When you talked about the tribal stuff, I think I
Yeah.
saw somebody's comment in the comment section saying that
Okay.
you think traversing across other tribes. Yes, it's true. Every tribe have their own peculiarities when it comes to this thing we are talking about. But then what we are looking at is how many people after this live session we're having can begin to change their mindset. That just like
Yes.
you rightly said, this thing is the most. I used to post it on my status. Like in all your investments, make sure you invest in human beings, and then you must set your investment outside your family. It must not be your younger brother,
No,
your
no, no,
younger
no.
sister, your
Yes.
mother. Your no. I've seen it over time that mostly the people that give you. I'm not saying you should not help your siblings, but also try to identify talents. Try to identify people outside who need your help. Okay, this thing is what will give you that family outside your immediate family. Okay,
Yes.
so looking at the tribe we are coming from, where yes, you are right when you say the mentality of people, they just don't want anybody to grow. Okay, that is why somebody was telling me the other day that your mates in the village have built houses. So I said, even if I have money to build now, I'm not coming to that village to build because once you start anything, bam, come on, they will say, this boy of
He has
yesterday said they want to
arrived.
come here. Uh, so I know it is like that in many other tribes. But what we're looking at is when will our people just let go of this? Try to develop other people. The little thing you do for somebody, they may not appreciate it. Just like we're talking about that boy, they may not appreciate it today, but in the long run, they will say, if not be this person, so time.
Sure, sure, sure,
I think
sure.
that today, when I look at them, I feel like fighting with them. I feel like this guy, you the fuck up. But something will just come to my mind. I say, remember, so time. It was this person that helped
That's
you secure this. Then I will still shield my sword. Like, you know, just do something good. Even the Bible said it because I know we have also other religions listening to us. But there's no religious book or there is no religion that doesn't support helping people.
No, no, no.
I'm not. What we're discussing today is not just about carrying your gari to give to somebody to eat. No, we're looking at investing, real investments where we'll send you
Investment.
extra mile to help somebody rise, giving somebody that job. Like you must not give it to. That's why I hate some politicians here. Somebody will have an opportunity to put somebody into government. You go and you go back to your village and start looking for your cousin that is not even that have not even finished
That
secondary
is not
school.
qualified. That is not.
Go and
That is not qualified.
it was when they started this reshuffling they did in Abiapoli that my eyes opened. I saw people who they put in job who doesn't even have WAEC, and
Imagine.
they were teaching they were senior lecturers. How did they get there? So just somebody will be like, Omo, Nami day here now, so come bring whatever you have. You know, they'll just forge certificates and put people into power because you don't want other people. Because there are
Other
many
people.
people that applied for that same job, but those people are qualified, but because they are not your brother,
They don't
they are
have
not your sisters,
anybody.
you push them out and bring somebody. That is nepotism we are talking about in Nigeria. So this topic goes. I mean, it is so wide that we can't even cover it. The people need to understand that even helping strangers, people that you don't even know, people that you know they will not pay you back. Posterity has a way of paying back.
Of
Most of
reward.
these people,
Yes.
most of the people Apostle Chukwuzo is helping, he doesn't know them. But even our people are even so wicked that they will know that Apostle needs to help 10 students, and they know that if they give to Apostle, Apostle will help the person. They will even like to go back to their village and bring
And
somebody
bring people.
and give to Apostle. It's not your money, it's not you that is helping. But you don't want this person yeah, oh my God. Guys, some people are mean.
I
Carry this
understand.
person to help. What are you hiding updates for? And that is why you look at somebody like Tinubu today. Do you know why Tinubu is this influential? No matter his age and all these flub he's flubbing up and down, there are still people supporting him, learned people. I mean, see, because he built men. He
I
built
understand.
men. Tinubu, I've read his history. You know, he doesn't do all those. This is a man that he's married to a Christian and he's a Muslim. They are living in the same room over the years. Some of his children. I mean, he's a man that helps people. I mean, he opens his hand. Okay, he helps people. He in his appointment he appoints people who are not
Not from the
like.
same religion with him. I understand.
Just open your heart, just like P2B today. You know, so you need to help people to the point that you come you I mean even when you are not conscious of what you are doing, you can walk into the airport maybe and somebody on the counter there is somebody you have helped sometime in the past. I just told you about the okay, I didn't know, I have not told you. I think I told somebody this morning about how I got cash yesterday to go to where I was going. I didn't have cash and I needed to enter motor to where I was going to yesterday. I when I visited all the POS stand around here, none of them had cash. I was almost stranded, and I needed to meet up with my appointment. So I was just crossing the road at the Opopo Junction. I saw one guy like that. He said, "Ah, comrade," I didn't even recognize him. You know, comrade, this one. I said, "Nah, I'm almost stranded here. I need cash." These people say they don't have cash here. These POS people. The guy just opened his wallet, gave me. He said, "Ah, give me. Can I do transfer?" I said, "Fine." He gave me the cash he had, and I know how hard it is for somebody to even give you
To
cash in
get
this
cash that
place
place.
now. He gave me the cash. He said, he just called me my Facebook friend. He said he has been,
Imagine
the things I'm doing
following
just
you.
on Facebook. I has been following me on Facebook. And that was just it. Unconsciously like that. I transferred for him and took the money and left. You know, so we just have to do the little things we can at any given time. there's no disadvantage of doing bad.
No, 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 no. I even
There's,
wanted to say it before now.
there's no disadvantage
No
of doing good,
disadvantage of
rather.
no, 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 no.
Just do the right thing. You know, if it doesn't pay today, it will pay tomorrow. Even
Tomorrow,
in
definitely.
teaching, another thing I want to say in this teaching, there are people who have taught things like this, and later on they'll be the one to come and teach me. Okay, maybe like I just feel like at this point I am the Wikipedia. I know it all at this point,
No, 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 no,
and
no,
I'm just
no.
dragging around. But what I've discovered over the time is that when I know something, I look for somebody who I would teach, even without collecting money.
Person paying
And I've
you.
discovered that with time, if that person grabs it, some people you teach might go into more research and get to
More
know the thing
research,
better
more
than you.
than you.
Come back and teach you. So what are we hiding? Why are we hiding updates? What are we? I've been getting a lot of calls, but I will start calling back later. So there is our people need to wake up. There's no gain in stopping somebody from let me just
From
finish this
rising
person.
or attending.
Yes.
No.
You have this opportunity, and that nepotism is the worst part of it. Instead of helping this person because he's not from your tribe, because he didn't greet you yesterday morning, say, yeah, you see this boy, I don't even he greeted me when he saw me yesterday. By now, maybe I forgot on this job. Even the Bible said that when the ways of a man pleases the Lord, he causes
Pleases
his
him.
enemies
He
to be at.
maketh his enemies.
This is even how I make friends. If I see somebody who doesn't regard me, you don't take me as anything. You see me on the road, you don't even greet me, and I see an opportunity that will benefit you. You will be the first person I will call because you will have to go back and be crying and say, "What kind of human being is this?" Like even all this, even somebody that used to criticize me, that talk ill of me. Once I see an opportunity that will benefit you, you'll be the first person I will call. You know, I learned that from I think it was Robert Greene also the guy that wrote 48 Laws of Power. You know,
Okay.
I've forgotten. So you help people even when they don't deserve it, and that is where it is more valued. And when they don't even deserve it, people that doesn't like you, people that have not done anything for you, people that you know that these people may not even do anything for me, even if they succeed, you're not expecting anything. So that little thing you do for them, believe me, it has a way of coming back. It might not even come
There is
back
nothing
at your own. Just
immediately,
like
immediately,
yes,
immediately.
mentioned children that are not going to be his children are not going to be poor, right? So even if that man dies today, yes, he may not have reaped the benefits of what he did. But I've seen people receive posthumous awards, right? People who have died long
Yeah.
time ago, but they're still receiving awards for the things they did.
Yeah. Yes.
And most of the people are mean. Some of them have not even given anybody one cup of rice before to eat. But because they were opportunity to be in an office and they helped a lot of people, okay, they help people to secure certain things. They built good names for themselves. That is goodwill. So that's where I'm going to. So and most
Yes.
especially the young people. This our 21st century is a time that is being led by. I mean, knowledge is everything now. That a little everything you know is an update for the next person. Like
Sure,
you can
sure.
hear um, like you can hear a particular thing. Like I wrote it somewhere some time ago that information is currency now. A little thing you know, you can just put a call or even a text message or even WhatsApp message. Guy, do this. I think this one or go to this website. Do it. Just little things like that. The people no go agree share them. They will not do it. They'll just
Why
say
they
that
will not
I'm
why
on.
they will not do why they will not do that one is because of what maybe next time we'll discuss about that one, the spirit of enviness that wouldn't allow our people to even succeed. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, this platform, what we are doing is just to we are encouraging ourselves. Do you understand? Nobody knows it all, but at least by the time we keep on bringing such topics, we are discussing it, people are learning, we are also learning from there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So just like you said before now, something you posted, and maybe you see some people, they will not even come. People
Mm.
people will not even come to share or even comment. They will not even want to engage as long as it's from you. Why? Because they are seeing you that omo, this one he has started coming on a live broadcast on Facebook, and Facebook, before you know it now, the whole world is seeing it. It's just like as we are conversing now. My audience is not only those in Africa or Asia,
Mm.
even Europe. I have people after we are done with some brokers, I will go back and see that even people from the UK, from the America, and every part of the world, they are engaging. And people, they are testifying. They are even asking you to keep it up. That is helping them. That they thought that it was like this before, but your own people, they will not. I chatted with some of my friends back there in Nigeria, and I was asking them, you don't want to engage in my post. There are so many informations in that my page that we are even running away from. They will
Mm.
just be like, we wait, and you never see them. But once
Mm.
you log in anytime, you see some other platforms, you see them where they are engaging themselves, talking. Majority of them, just like which night was we are conversing, I was telling you some certain things. There are some other people that I know. There was a guy I told him that there is one particular comedian that every time you are on his page giving him reaction, I told this particular guy that you are far more better than that young guy. Engage in my page. There are information I need to give you. You will not see him. You not see him. Maybe he will say that maybe I did not call him to ask him to send me his account number. It's everything account number. If I give him update that will help, that will change his life, is it not enough? You will not see them. So you see our people, and also the spirit of enviness that wouldn't allow them to even succeed. Their own is like this. As long as it's this guy, no, 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 no. And you will not open. Okay, when your hand is like this, how will you receive? Somebody is even trying to give you something, and you fold your hand like this. How would the person place it? The person will have to place it on top of your hand. Will it not slip off? So our dear listeners, our viewers, while we are here, we are just to encourage ourselves. The year is still fresh. We can still make it right. We can still make it right. There is no one particular person's success that will stop you from progressing. No way. When you have a particular information you can give to someone close to you for the person's rising, do not do not see it as if I do it, this person will be greater than me. It's even better that the person is even greater than you. Then tomorrow the person will use it and share his testimony. Others will hear it. It's just like me coming to my page and mentioning Wisdom Anusha. For once, I've not even told Wisdom Anusha this thing. Maybe he will even be thinking that this thing I did for this my guy, he's not. But I know that right inside me, the
Yeah.
day of reckoning is coming. There is no way I will not. I will still tell him today. Okay, let's say for instance now I am here, I'm outside the country, and there is opportunity that will benefit him based on what he does in Nigeria. You think that I will not? I will hide it from him? There is no way I will hide it from him. I will not. Our people used to say that ọkụkọ na-echezọ onye fere ọdụ n'udu mmiri, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my dear brother, it's a topic that if we want to mention it one after the other, there is no way we'll finish today, even till next week. There is no way. But it's just good that our people should know, or people that are listening to us should just know that there is no one particular person's success that will stop you from growing. Okay? So, do you have other things? You have other things to.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, the topic is so big. There are a lot of things to talk about, but man, I got to go. I have another live session
Okay.
to attend
Okay.
very
Okay. Your
soon. So
class.
I don't want to. pointed. So we have to have this often and on. We need to talk about this. People just have to know that there is no there is no disadvantage of doing good.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no.
just do your best. Do something for somebody. Don't look at appreciation at the
At that
even
particular
Jesus
time,
said
you're doing it.
for for how many people? Only one came. He didn't make him to stop doing good. So you just do good to somebody. Pick somebody that you know that this person need help and you know you can render help. Don't look at the person and say, they greet me. No, not be like that. You just have to do something. I mean, pick somebody up and you can't be like Obi Kubana. You can't be like these people if you're not investing in a human being. Make sure you are investing in a human
Yes,
being. Somebody's school fees, it go pay you, but try do something. That
it's
one
a
year school fees you
human
pay for somebody.
capacity.
That person, you know, no, it's not just about going to the street to going to the beggars to dash them 50 naira
To
and you
share
say you need
them.
them, let them pray for you. You run to motherless babies home, give them indomie, they will pray for you. Those are good things, but beyond that, find somebody, you know, find some people who you can help. It may not be money. That information you have, that opportunity that you can create for them, that contact, that even a little thing as signing shorty for somebody can go a long way. Just do something
Sure.
and let somebody be somewhere. And when the person is sitting on the roller
Tomorrow,
chair, the person will be remembering you, that you are the one. If
remembering
not
you.
for this person, I wouldn't be here. That's the most important thing. So that's just what I have to say. Don't go and start looking for a way to drag somebody who is already fighting to rise.
All
You know,
fighting to succeed, to drag him down.
somebody down. Help somebody to rise. Just because when the person rises, see, I know that things are hard right now, okay, but I've not been begging for food. I've not begged for food, and I will not beg for food. Not because I have it all, but I know I at least, and I'm not going to go to these people and say, remember I helped you in the past, or remember I did this for you. Come on, no. God just have a way of using. You
Of
may not use the same people, just other people.
sure, 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 sure.
So there is gladness, there is sense of fulfillment, there is sense of satisfaction in doing good, in helping somebody. And not because you will come to carry shoulder, not because you help somebody get a job. Anytime you go to that office, you now come and sit down. Give me, I'm supposed to sit down here. I made you get that job. And the person say, please
No.
just hold on, I'm attending to people. Hold on. You say, see this boy I have to secure a job. Oh, he's not telling me to sit down at the reception. No, people are not do that.
Yes.
When they do that, and maybe when you call the person 2 times, the person didn't pick up. Say, you see why I don't help people.
Yes.
Now, you pick my call now, don't become problem.
Problem
No, just do this thing out of just without expecting. That Bible says you should do this without expecting
with
anything.
anything
Just,
from.
even the people sometimes, even when anybody I help to get to a particular place, even at that point I reduce my conversation with you. I reduce calling you. If I help you
Let
secure
it
a
not be
job,
that.
I will, except maybe like I just use the bank for instance. If I have one of my people I assisted maybe to get a job in the bank at this critical time that we're looking for cash, I can't even remember how many of them I've called. But I'll just call and say, can I get cash? Can I use your connection to get cash from your bank? Once you
Yeah.
begin to say, boss, this that, I will just understand. Say, okay, don't bother. Because I can't, because I helped you to get a job from the bank, I will now come and say, you see. Even some of them will come and say, our people, very arrogant people. They'll just be like, let me call that boy. He's my boy. I was the one that gave him that job. Uh, this kind of rubbish. You don't have to come and prove yourself. Even
Mm.
God, if God has to be like that, God, a lot of things, you know. So a lot of things to talk about, but I believe our people are really learning. We need to improve. But this world is too big. The universe is too big. Like
Very,
only
very,
one person
very.
cannot. You can't
No, no,
you
no,
can't
no, no.
cover everywhere. You can't cover everywhere.
It's
So
not
the
possible.
network, let the network be big. Let the network be big. And the only way the network will be big is by what you have done to people and for people.
Yes. So we'll close
Feeding the
by
other guy
this.
the other day. Said that
During my
uh, said that somebody's dog was worth his net worth, right? Which is right. There are people that spend money to maintain their dog, and when you look at those things, like even the people they've not
living
invested,
close
they
to
don't have
them,
anybody that yes, there's nobody that can come out and boast and say this is the person that made me. But when you see their dog, they will tell you how much that dog is worth. But I'm
I'm
telling you the
telling
real fact
you,
now.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
they don't know that those things have I mean, there's a limit to what a dog can do for you.
They
Okay.
forget that when
There's
they die tomorrow, you will be remembered by the good thing you did for others. Your good deed is what people will use to remember you.
so thank you, my brother. I'm I'm glad having been part of this. We'll talk more on this.
No, 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 no problem, Mr. Clems. You did well by answering the call. Some other persons, if you ask them that you want to engage them in a particular page, some of them, because of this, even the spirit of enviness too, they will just be like, why is it true that I will be coming to his page to talk? Why not the reverse, you know? So, and it is also affecting them just because of their own particular mindset. Although I wouldn't blame them because majority of them are still in a place that their mental health is being enclaved with darkness. It's not their fault. It's not
Yeah.
their fault. Your class is still holding, right?
Is it?
Your class is it still holding?
Yes, I need to contact the. I'm hosting somebody. So once I finish this conversation, I'll call him to know if he's ready. Then we can go live. We'll go live, but not on this my account. It
Account.
will be on the other one. It will be on the other
It's
one.
okay.
My
It's
page. I
okay.
don't know why my page is not connecting on that
With
social,
them,
but
with
I will.
them, with them, it will with them. It's we just started engaging there with them.
Okay.
So our fans, our listeners all over the world, please, if today is your first time of coming across my page, the J.Prissy page, do well, do well to engage, do well to join, to follow the page. You are very, very free to comment. As long as this particular topic, the subject matter is concerned, you are very, very free to comment. Because even we that are even saying it, we don't know it all. But we believe that by the time you keep commenting, there are also other things that we also need to learn. So if today is your first time of coming across the page, do well to follow, recommend the
Uh,
page.
J.Prissy,
Yeah,
sorry, I want to say I saw somebody watching Bugachukwu and Tony. That's my pastor. I'm surprised that he's watching. And one good thing about him is that this topic he's supposed to be speaking because this man, beyond the fact that he's a pastor, like he has done a lot. He has helped a lot of people. I will tell you about him maybe after the live session. But I'm glad to
okay.
see him watching. I just
Okay,
this
he's
I saw
watching,
him.
and he's
Yes.
among those that are steady. It's good.
Uh,
There, there are even people like that. They should follow the page. Maybe from time to time, if there are topics that they want the world to know, you know, we can also engage them, connect with them, so that there are so many people that are the information, they are not getting the information, and they are not in the platform, they are not on any particular platform that they can just get this particular information. So there are people, that is why we say, if today is your first time of coming across the page, just do well, follow the page, and on the comment section you are very, very free. As long as the subject matter is concerned, just feel free to share your own ideas so that we help others to learn. Until then, we, not only me now, We remain your friends, your brothers, your servants, Mr. Clems, Colonel Clems, and J.Prissy. Till we come again next time. Mr. Clems, we'll talk later.
Yes.
Bye
Okay.
bye.